what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking.
What's going on, everybody? You're listening to the OT show with your boy OT. And you know what I'm talking about today. Today, I have Miss Vanessa. She's a dedicated expert in relationship building for businesses and enterprises, leveraging 2 decades of experience in nonprofit organizations, relationship development, and DEI. Known for her success in creating and managing strategies and collaborations, she excelled in form impact partnerships, securing scholarships, and driven goal-oriented activities. So she's committed advocate for social impact, but next to partner with businesses that shares her passion for making a difference. CEO of Community Angel Foundations, where she leads effort to extend community through impact activities and training. And guess what, y'all? I have her on today with your boy OT, and I can't wait to sit here and talk to her. So everybody put your hands together. Today, with your boy OT, Miss Vanessa is here to talk to your boy. How are you feeling today?
OT, and I'm gonna get your name right because you got my name wrong.
What? I cannot believe
it. So we're gonna start this off right.
Yeah. For real, we're gonna
Venice. We're gonna take it up to
oh, Venice, I am so sorry, Venice. I said, oh Lord have mercy.
Venice. It's like Venice, but it's with the Venice.
Venice.
Yes.
It sounds like Italian. Like we're about to go to Venice right now on this lovely voice.
Exactamundo. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love it. Well, first, thank you for joining us here on the show. I definitely appreciate you joining us here on the show and everything that you are doing. So, let's talk a little bit because today is a beautiful day, first of all. So, how's your day going?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. I am blessed. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to finally meet you. I've heard some amazing things about you. You're doing a phenomenal job with your platform. So I am very, very blessed to be here. That's first off. With some exciting things going on, but again, happy to be here.
Oh, but thank you. So before we even get started, we have to find out because you are from my hometown. We gotta talk about a little bit. Where are you from and how did all this come in about? Tell us.
Okay, I love your energy, OT. So I am, yes, born and raised Philadelphia. Grew up in Southwest Philadelphia. And a lot of my family lives in West Philly, which is pretty much the same thing. And so, but I've traveled, I've always traveled a lot my entire life, but grew up Southwest, family in West Philly. And you're from Germantown.
You best believe it. G-Town all day long, every day, all day. A little bit of West Philly, a little bit of North Philly. I'm basically like all over. Then translated, just went to Atlanta. See what's going on with Atlanta.
And that's like my second home too. I go back and forth just like you. So so I'm gonna try to switch. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you miss most about Philly now that you're in Atlanta? What's some of the things that you really missed?
The food.
But there's a lot of great food in Atlanta.
It is. But I can tell you this. I miss the food. I miss family.
Family first. That's family it. First. Yep. Right. No matter where you go, is nothing like going back home to that street barbecue, and just in the neighborhood, the neighbors coming out. Yes. Just like I miss that.
Yeah. But you know what though? When we come back, it's a beautiful thing because everybody, like feel like superstars. Like, oh my God, yo, he's in town. Yo, we gotta meet up. So it feels good. Yeah. And it feels good to leave too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the doggone truth. You need to have that new and those experiences and being able to spread your wings and explore and experience just other things and meet other people. That's the only way that you're going to grow. So um I'm happy with I'm definitely happy for you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And I'm happy for you. Definitely happy for you because you're doing a lot of great things. And one of the things that I want to talk to you about is, nonprofits, right? And we talked a little bit about it backstage. How did you find success for nonprofit organizations, you know, um, or social enterprise, and how do you measure their success?
I mean, so first off, the importance of uh, uh, social impact and the success in a nonprofit is really simple. It's about if you have the passion, the mission, the drive, you can show that you are making an impact. You can show that metric and that data that you are making an impact. That's what uh, that's another level of success. Obviously, there's different levels of success. Yes, there's a lot of organizations, a lot of people, like hitting the ground every single day that are making a tremendous impact, like an
Mhm,
impact that you would not even begin to understand. But the moment that you start measuring that, that's when it goes to a whole nother level.
mhm,
So I tell people all the time, it's very important to make sure that you begin to retrieve those metrics, retrieve that data, so that you can show that you are making and that you're truly making an impact, even though you are, but
mhm,
you need to show it on a paper as well. So I see a lot of times, even in communities for the more so the smaller organizations,
mhm.
they do it, because it's passion, it's love.
Right.
They see the need, they see the want, they're in it, they do it
Mhm.
from the heart. So it's just normal for us because that was me too.
Right.
Many years ago when I started Community Angel Foundation. Community Aid Foundation is a nonprofit that empowers, encourages, and educates young people to
Mhm,
be success in various pillars.
mhm,
And we provide educational activities, internships, mentorships, shadowing for a day with corporate partners. And so when I started
mhm.
Community Aid Foundation OT, it was literally pure. I gotta do something. I
Right.
got to do something.
Mhm,
And this is a true story. I tell the story all the time. Every year around Christmas time, every year around Christmas time, I would have this this like sad gut feeling in my stomach
mhm,
every single year around Christmas time. And this feeling came from, why am I able to do certain things? Why am I happy? There's like a little girl that doesn't have a doll. There's a little boy that doesn't have a truck. It's like there's some kids out there that is sad at this very second because they don't have. And every year I would have this same feeling. And every year I would say, I'm going to start a nonprofit. I'm going to start a nonprofit. I want to help. Finally, one year, which was over 15 years ago,
mhm,
10 days before Christmas, I had that same feeling. I remember walking in Neiman Marcus, same
mhm.
feeling. And I'm like, shit. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I cursed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. We good. We good.
Okay. I said, oh my God, like, this is like crazy. I have to do something.
Mhm,
That night, start filling out my paperwork for my 501c3.
mhm,
I read that at that time you were able to read letters from kids at the post office.
mhm.
And I answered uh, like hundreds and hundreds of letters from little kids to Santa Claus.
Okay.
And I answered, I think it was like 100 kids I answered, but I was in the post office OT bawling crying,
Wow.
pounding headache, listening, like reading these letters.
Mhm,
I was only able to sponsor myself 100 families that
mhm,
first year. I
mhm,
packed my truck. I went to the neighborhoods and I put my elf hat on and my Santa sack and I delivered those toys in person. And when I tell you it was the best feeling I had in my life, to be able to help families, to be able to see a child smile, to be able to help a single mother not worry about Christmas for their children, to be able to see a father, like witness with my eyes, witness a father break down crying because he didn't have a job at that time to supply for his family, and I come in with all these toys, how happy he was. That was the moment that changed my life. So from
Mm.
that moment, it had led into so many different things. Um, I went on a doggone tangent. I feel like I'm taking over this interview. I'm so sorry, OT.
Listen, because you're actually answering, and it's crazy because you're actually answering some of the questions that I already had. Right?
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean? Like,
good,
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. So let's keep going because one of the questions was what inspired you to create the Community Angel Foundation. You just broke it down.
I can only speak from my, like, I can't even prepare for these interviews. It's like,
Right.
because it's my life.
Yes.
So I'm just speaking from the heart. What happened, what's happening, what I'm planning to have happen. So yeah, it's Community Aid Foundation is an amazing organization, and we've serviced thousands of youth over the years. It has obviously evolved into something more so than just delivering toys at that time. We did that for about
Hmm.
2 or 3 years. We still do it now, but that
Uh-huh.
was how it started.
Right.
Then it just blossomed into, we have to create more of an impact, not
Hmm.
just drop off a toy and leave.
Right.
Yes, that's beautiful, it's wonderful, you're helping out a family, but how can it be lasting
Hmm.
after that? And that's why I thought, I want to be able to meet these kids where they are, especially when it comes to internships and mentorships. And so we started incorporating that.
Hmm.
And but a lot of my background, OT, has really just been around community engagement, social impact. Worked in DEI for a bit at the Philadelphia International Airport.
Hmm.
um, I think it started off when I was really young. I used to save up my money to go to New York
Hmm.
and just walk in Times Square. I couldn't go to a play. Um, I love Broadway. I love musicals.
Hmm.
But I just wanted to just save my money, just to be in that space, be in something different. And I was like 13 years old in Times Square, just walking around. I wasn't able to afford getting into these places, but it was just being in a space that was different, that was exciting, that was great for me. And now, because of that experience,
Uh-huh.
13, now well, for 4 years, I was on the board of the Greater Philadelphia Cultural Alliance, which is a
Uh-huh.
arts organization here in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
So my love for the arts has grown tremendously. So I tell people all the time, the way that your experiences when you are young really has a direct reflection on, a lot of times, who you will become. So all those things that I did when I was younger, all those experiences, going to uh, uh, saving up my money to go to Times Square, not being able to do anything else but just be there, that
Uh-huh.
really led me to being on the board for 4 years at the Greater Philadelphia Cultural Alliance. That really led me to incorporating programs into Community Inch Foundation, where I was able to sponsor 50 young girls to see Lupita Nyong'o's play in New York City, where
Mm-hmm.
these are girls that got on the bus and got into Times Square, and I saw their eyes that looked just like mine
Mm-hmm.
when I was 14, and they get off the bus in Times Square, never been out of North Philly, never been out of Southwest Philly,
Mm-hmm.
land in the Times Square. We're going into a play, and all I saw was myself. And to see them with their eyes open and looking around and actually sit in a play and enjoy it,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't get any better for me.
See, you are inspiration to a lot of people, because it started out when you was young, like you said, and now doing the things that you're doing, now you have developed something else about engagement. So let's talk about that a little bit, because now you're actually measuring what these nonprofits are doing. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely. So, like I tell everybody, OT, everything that I do has to involve and incorporate engagement or give back in some way, shape, or form, no matter what it is, whether it's for profit, nonprofit. My goal in my life for the rest of this life that I have is to make sure that I make an impact. And
Mhm.
so a few years back, I said to myself, okay, it's going to be one more project that I'm going to work on, and it's going to be huge.
Mhm.
It's going to be a game changer. It's going to be something that's not going to change the lives in just a neighborhood or regionally, locally, nationally, but on a global level.
Mhm.
It's going to be something that is going to make an impact. It's going to be something that's going to be a movement. It's something that going to be something that's going to engage people. I knew I wanted to start something that would be technology based. So when you talk about engagement, you talk about social impact, you have this tech base. I said I need to come up with a name that's going to get people moving, get people racing to engage. First thing I thought it was a marathon. For some reason, marathon came into my brain. But
Right.
I'm a big marketing person. I
Mhm.
start picturing things like people just racing to be engaged, like
Right.
being the person to be engaged the most,
Mhm.
whether it's engaging in volunteerism, engaging in employee engagement, event engagement, volunteer engagement, fan engagement, all types of engagement. I just
Mhm.
saw people like trying to do it. I thought of a marathon. I said, well, it has to have engage marathon, engage marathon, engage-a-thon. That's it. Engage-a-thon.
Ding 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 ding.
Hello.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Engage-a-thon
Perfect. Engage your time.
was born. I had to
Mm.
take off my classes for that. Now I
Mm.
gotta come on.
Mm. Mm.
On or
Go and
off.
put them back
Let's
on.
see.
Okay.
On or off. Let's see. Am I giving you a glare?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not.
I'm good.
Off.
Mm-mm.
Good.
Oh, cool. Both
Which
on
one?
and off. It's all good.
Okay. I give you off for a little bit.
Okay.
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 And so Engage-a-thon was born.
Uh-huh.
Engage-a-thon is a social enterprise software that measures and rewards various types of engagement. It measures employee engagement,
Mm-hmm.
volunteer engagement, event engagement, student engagement, as well. We just added fan engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we provide the metrics and data of that. So now, metrics and data are very important now, right?
Yes, it
It's
is.
always been
It's
important.
important.
We're just
Yep.
realizing how important it is now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because corporations, they want to know how involved their employees are or can be. They want to see reports of that. There's various types of engagement that an employer wants to know. There are types of engagement that universities want to know about their students.
Mm-hmm.
So these types of engagement, OT, are critical to productivity. And so Engageathon is this software. And from my research, honestly, I believe I am currently the only African American female 100% owned engagement software, to my
Mm.
knowledge. If I am mistaken, please let me know. Um, and so also, so we are launching. Well, I'm going to say we're calling it a private preview on September 17th of Engageathon.
Mm-hmm.
And on this day, we will be inviting invite only of 150 people that will have a private preview and just an inner look of what to expect from Engageathon, how to move around in the app so that they can feel what that user journey is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a really, really fun time. I'm so excited. It's really like it's going to be a day, almost like a birth date of
Mm-hmm.
Engageathon,
Uh-huh.
because I feel like, and you may know this too, because you're an entrepreneur. When you're an entrepreneur, you already know where I'm going with
Yeah. Yep.
this.
I already know where you're going with it.
You already. So, okay. Can I get a little real for a second?
Listen, get as real as possible. Get as real. Get as real.
People think it's sweet.
It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't at all. It ain't at all.
People think it's sweet. It ain't sweet.
Mm-mm.
You think it's cute. And I don't know if it's a trend or whatever, but it's beautiful. I love to see, all these entrepreneurs. It's beautiful. And some doing some amazing things. But there's some people trying to do this entrepreneur thing, and they're not entrepreneurs.
Talk about it.
So okay,
Talk
so
about
I'm a born entrepreneur. Been an entrepreneur all
Mhm.
my life. Probably, I think I had one job, 1.5 jobs in my life. But my entire life has been entrepreneur. That's all I know is working for myself. Besides that one job I had for a few years.
Mhm.
And so OT, that when you're an entrepreneur, the sweat, the sweat equity, the tears, the sacrifices, the late nights,
Mhm.
the moments of what the heck did I get myself into? The moments of how come they don't understand this?
Yep. Come along. Mhm.
How come they don't see this? Um, the moments, like, it's just so many moments that you have ups and downs, and then there's those amazing moments, right?
Mhm.
That just keep you in there. It keeps you in the game. It keeps you in the running. It's so easy to give up in life, no matter what you're doing, whether it's business or personal.
Yeah.
It's easy to give up on anything. But the winners
Mm.
are the ones that stick in there. I don't care if it's a level of financial success or not. If you stick in there, you're already a winner.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So on that September 17th, when we have this private preview of Engageathon,
Mhm.
it's the birth date because that's the day that I know that that's it. It's going to be like lifted off of me, because right now it's been all like all of I feel it all on my body, like it's only been here,
Mhm.
but I need everybody else to feel it,
Mhm.
to enjoy it with me.
Mhm.
So it's going to be the birth date, like I'm giving birth. It's
Mhm.
going to be an emotional day
Mhm.
because I know in that crowd, probably 90% of the people I will know.
Mhm.
And just looking and scoping the crowd, I know I will see people I've had discussions with,
Mhm.
long discussions, long debates, long, like, so many different stories by each person that I'm looking at as I'm
Right.
looking through the crowd
Mhm.
about Engageathon, the ups and the downs.
Yes.
And so just knowing how everyone and most of those people in that crowd will know how far I've come, it's going to be so emotional. So emotional. But I'm so excited because we have gotten such tremendous support. The support has been overwhelming. The people that are behind us uh is just it's just beautiful. It's
Mhm.
really, really beautiful. um it is also an evening of impact.
Mhm.
So because Engageathon has a focus of social impact and getting people engaged,
Mhm.
uh, uh, it is also an evening of impact, which means that we will be honoring a few people in all those different categories that I talked about:
Uh-huh.
corporation, nonprofit, university, individual,
Mhm.
uh, that are making an impact. We'll be recognizing them that evening.
Ooh, I love that. I love
So
that.
we are recognizing Nicole Dean, linebacker of the Eagles.
Mhm.
He does some amazing work in the community.
Mhm.
We are honoring Mont Brown. He's the A&R director of Columbia Records.
Yep. Mhm.
He has also been named. He has his own street now in Philadelphia. So I'm so happy for him. He has done some amazing work in Philadelphia and Southwest Philly with the Kickback Festival. And so I'm always just proud of him. So we're honoring him as well. We're also honoring the Urban Youth Racing School in Philadelphia. They've done some tremendous work over a number of years working with youth in racing, and you'll learn about all of these people that evening and in more depth of all the work that they do. And we'll have some representation from Temple University as
Okay,
well.
TU, TU,
You went to Temple?
TU all day. TU, yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And last but not least, Perryman Construction will be honoring them as well. Construction company in here in Philadelphia, very prominent construction company. They're very heavily involved, and they always, anywhere that they can, very they make it a priority to make sure that they are involved in the community. So some amazing honorees. I'm just saying we're recognizing people, because
Right,
when I say honorees, you think of we're going to be in a gala room.
right.
No, we're going to be on a rooftop.
Mm,
It's just going to be very rooftop, casual, chic.
uh-huh,
Nobody's going to be in no gowns or anything like. It's going to be
uh-huh,
rooftop. Guys may be in a linen suit. You may have
uh-huh,
a blazer with some jeans on, maybe some sneakers.
uh-huh.
Woman with a, I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, OT. I have no idea,
You don't know
but
yet?
I have no idea. What you gonna wear? You better be there.
Yes, 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 yes. Me and my lady will be there. We would
That's
definitely
what
be
I'm
there.
talking
Sure.
about.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I might have a button up with a pair of jeans, a nice little pair of shoes, or something
That's
like that.
okay.
Because we're
Okay.
going to be on the rooftop, so we're going to
Yeah,
be,
the roof.
enjoying.
And
We're
it's
going to be
beautiful. Once
enjoying.
you see the views, you will be very impressed. It's a venue called the Battery, and
Ah,
they've only been there for about a year. The views are spectacular. Yeah, you'll be very impressed. They'll be doing some tours and things of the building on that day as well. So
okay.
yeah, I'll give you all the information as well.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Now, got a question for you. Now, what
Yes.
advice would you give someone looking to create a meaningful impact? You know what I mean? Social impact in a community, especially like trying to start a nonprofit. Because I know, like you talked about nonprofits, and how there is a lot of successful nonprofits, and there's nonprofits that's not so successful. But
Mhm.
what can you tell somebody who's actually about to start one or trying to learn how to build one?
Oh my, it's a couple real key things. Someone that really is serious about starting a nonprofit. First off, you got to have your paperwork right.
Mm-hmm.
Paperwork right, your financials, um, finance person on board, accountant. You definitely need to have a board, for sure. And you really have to have a real strong strategic plan. Like, what are you going to be doing?
Mm-hmm.
What is the mission? What's the vision? Because you want people to know exactly and overview holistically what you want to do, what you plan to do, how many kids or whoever you're servicing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have those numbers intact. So you gotta do your research, even if it takes something as simple as talking to somebody that already has a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit down with them for an hour. Just to, I didn't have anybody to talk to when I started. I'm more
Mhm.
of a like go in and get in. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't got no time to wait for nobody. I'm gonna
Right,
get
right. I got it,
wait.
I got it.
I got it. Yeah. That takes too much time because you're learning as you're going. But
Mhm,
my advice to anybody, just find somebody. You can go to LinkedIn with somebody in your neighborhood. People in nonprofits are so open for to give you advice.
mhm,
So if you just ask to sit down with them for an hour,
mhm,
I 99.999% of the time they are going to say yes. I guarantee you. Just to just to get some information, have your questions already down. Just one thing I would say, never ever say, "Can I pick your brain?" Please don't say
mm,
that. It I don't even like that. But there's a lot of people I know that it's like it gets under their skin, like they hate that. If somebody ever says that to them, it rubs them the wrong way. So that's like one of my little tidbits. Just
mhm,
get that phrase out of your mind. I'm gonna pick your brain.
mhm.
Just don't say that. Say anything else but that. So can I get your advice?
Right.
Can I have an hour of your time? People will they will absolutely make the time for you to give you the advice on how to start a nonprofit. And then last but not least, Google is everybody's best friend. It literally tells you step by step what to do, how to do, what the pros and cons are, everything mostly that you need to know.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because, when you talk about social impact, you're talking about helping, right? I mean, you're talking about making a difference. And there's a lot of things in every state, cities around the world that need people, and an old saying is always you can tell a person true colors when they give back. And it's always natural when they give back. And a
Yeah.
lot of times now, today, we need a lot of give back.
Mm.
We need a lot of that. We definitely need it because food prices is going up, education is going up, everything is going up, and we still have kids that still need these things.
Mm.
Because the cities are taking away a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we need people that
Yeah.
love the community. And you
Yeah.
are one of them that love the community that is giving back and doing so much amazing things,
Thank
and I
you.
definitely appreciate you and
Thank
thank you so much.
you.
Yes, 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 yes. Because I mean, it's sometimes it's hard to find people like that. It's always, oh, well, you know what, and it happened to me. I don't really care about that. And when you have people with,
Unfortunately, yes,
yes,
there are people like that for sure.
yeah,
Um, that's why when you find people that are really passionate, that really care, and you will know if somebody really cares.
yeah.
Um, you got to hold on to those people. You really
Yeah.
do.
Yes, you
You
do.
really
Yes,
do.
you do. Yes, you do. Because they are favorites. They are blessings.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
okay. So now you have to tell everybody where they can find you at. You're gonna have to give them your social media, give them your website. You have to give them everything.
Okay. All right. But before I do that, can I say
Uh-huh.
one more thing
Go
about
ahead.
the event?
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's
Okay.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay. See, I'm getting excited as I'm talking about this event because I told you it's going to be an sort of emotional day,
Right.
but it's the probably one of the most exciting days that I will have in quite some time.
Uh-huh.
September 17th is going to be the birth date of Engageathon. It
Mm-hmm.
will be an invite only rooftop mixer, private preview that will allow attendees and guests to get an inner look of the software and how to maneuver that user journey within the app. We will have amazing music playing by DJ Exotic. We will have production security going around making sure everybody's okay. We will
Mm-hmm.
have Mrs. Yummy catering soul food. I mean, it's just going to be. We will have babishka vodka,
The
babishka
vodka, the vodka.
vodka. I mean, when I say babishka vodka, it's going to be amazing. When I say babishka, I have to say it like that.
Right.
But it's gonna be fun. I'm telling you, OT, you gotta be there. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yes,
nice.
yes, I
But
will be
if
there. Me and my
someone
lady will
wants
be
to
there.
reach out,
Mm-hmm.
I know that's only invite only.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel that you should be attending this event and you are a key decision maker in whether a corporation, nonprofit, university, it doesn't even have to be any sort of organization or union that would want to use this software,
Mm-hmm.
send me an email and we will see what we can do to add you to the list.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't, if there's any other people out there that want any other involvement, whether it's a
Mm-hmm.
in-kind product sponsor for our swag
Mm-hmm.
bags, we're
Uh-huh.
more than welcome to give people brands presence there.
Right.
So you can reach me at Venice at engageathon.com.
Mm-hmm.
That is Venice at engageathon.com. Or you can DM me at engageathon. Or if you want to reach out to me personally, it's on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Venice Newton. And that's my name up on the screen.
Well, hold up. Before we get out of here, before we let you go, right? Now, when you talk about your software, Give me 3 components in your software that can help people that have nonprofits.
3 components that can
Yes.
help people that have
With
nonprofits.
nonprofits, yes.
Okay, so it's going to increase your productivity. It's going to allow you to make changes, tweaks where you feel that um, um, you may need changes
Mm-hmm.
um, within your events or any sort of engagements that you may have. And then also, it will allow surveys. You'll be able to retrieve surveys from your volunteers, from your volunteer events. So you'll be able to gauge what you need to do better, what you
Mm-hmm.
need to keep doing,
Mm-hmm.
and things that you may need to enhance.
I love that. I love that. I love that because I have people that want to start nonprofits and they don't know where to start from. So I think you are the perfect person.
Give them my information. I'm always open to talk to anybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, listen, I appreciate you so much for joining us here on the show. I can't
Thank
wait to see
you.
you. I can't wait to
I
see you.
know. I'm
I
so
can't wait to see
excited.
you. I can't wait to see you. And once again, you are a blessing. You are a blessing because you are doing so many amazing things in and out of the community, helping not only just nonprofit but companies succeed, people succeed. So I appreciate you so much.
Thank
So
you
thank
so much, OT. I am Venice Newton.
you. Yes.
Let's begin to engage.
I love. Listen, I love that. I love that. You know what? You're going to have to say that one more time. So I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you on a solo screen because we're going to put that on there. We're going to put it on a solo screen. So are you ready? Are you
I
ready?
am ready.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My name is Venice Newton, founder of Engageathon. Let's begin to engage.
I love it. I love it. Yes. Oh my God. Listen. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. You're gonna be like, oh, OT did it. Yep. I didn't
Laugh,
do it.
OT.
Listen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna post it.
You
And
are
people gonna be
funny.
like, oh man. I'm like, yeah. She's
You
ready to
are
engage. Let's go.
funny.
I love
I
it. I
had a
love it.
ball.
Just I had a ball too. I appreciate you so much though. You know what I
Same
mean?
here.
And
And we gotta connect whether you come to Philly or not. Even when I come
yes,
to Atlanta, we are
yes.
definitely going to connect for sure.
Yes, we are. Oh, well, we're gonna connect on September 17th. So
Love it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Love it.
I'm good. And there go a person always said, Mr. R.W. Collins said, I'm sold. He sold.
That's
He
what I'm talking about.
he sold. He sold. So listen, can't wait till September 17th. Cannot wait. We'll be seeing you. Me and my lady will be seeing you. And we will have some fun. And thank you for honoring a lot of people in Philadelphia because they don't get a lot of love. Because all you see is the things you see on media and stuff like that. And for you to bring in starting to honor people, we appreciate that so much.
Thank you so much, OT. I appreciate you. And thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. So hold on for a minute. Hold on just for a minute. And
Okay.
because we're about to end this show. I gotta give my speech. I gotta give my
Okay.
speech.
Okay.
Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give my speech while you on here. Okay, you
Okay.
ready? All right.
Okay.
Okay. So any person who have a high school senior that's in high school that is studying a medical field, your boy OT have 2 scholarships for you. All you got to do is go to board.org and go ahead at the Ring Tansmore Scholarship. In honor of my mother, we started out with 1 scholarship for high school students, and we were so successful last year. Now we have 2. We are trying to increase it for kids that study in the medical field, even if it's what? You can go to college, you can go to technical school, you can go to community college. That's what we do here. This is how we do it here because we need y'all kids for our health. So make sure if you know any high school senior right now and above, because we plan on having more. Just go ahead and go to board.org at the Ring Tanzamore and apply for the scholarship. It will be closing on December the 21st, and we will be announcing the 2 winners February the 3rd. Yes, here on the OT show. But thank y'all, and I want y'all to have a blessed day. And like I always say, if someone asks you how you doing, you tell them you're doing better than yesterday. Thank you again, Miss Venice. and we are here to engage with y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. And we are out of here once again here on the OT show. Appreciate y'all. Join us here tomorrow. Oh, we got a special guest tomorrow since we are celebrating our Black women. Period. Matter of fact, we're not going to even say Black. We're going to celebrating our women. I have another one. NFL mom is going to be joining us here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And we're going to be talking to her and the things that she's doing in the community too. So look, y'all, we love y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, hot but different place here on the OT show. 1 o'clock, y'all. 1 o'clock. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow here on the OT show. Peace.